Welcome back to the Aging Parent Playbook, the podcast where we tackle the real-life challenges of caregiving with compassion, clarity, and confidence. I'm your host, Dr. Barbara Sparacino, and today we're diving into one of the more delicate and emotionally charged topics adult children face when caring for aging parents: setting financial boundaries. We all want to ensure that our parents are well cared for, financially secure, and empowered to make their own decisions. But what happens when a sibling, especially one who has long been financially dependent on your parent, asks for money? And what if you're the designated proxy responsible for safeguarding your parent's financial well-being? Today, we're exploring how to balance autonomy and protection, establish boundaries, and navigate these difficult conversations with grace. So, understanding financial boundaries in caregiving. When we think of caregiving, we often focus on medical decisions, emotional support, and logistics. But financial caregiving is just as important. The tricky part? Unlike medical decisions, where you often step in only when your parent is unable to manage on their own, financial matters can be much more gradual and nuanced. As a parent ages, you might notice shifts in how they handle money. They may become more forgetful about bills or more susceptible to financial scams. They may feel pressure to give money to family members who ask. And sometimes they simply don't have the same financial awareness they once did. If you are stepping in as a financial advocate or power of attorney, your role is not just to manage money, but to protect it. That includes setting boundaries, not just for your parent, but sometimes for other family members as well. Let's talk about the case of Lisa and her sister. Lisa's a caregiver who recently reached out to me. Lisa's mother, Margaret, is in her late 80s. Although Margaret is still legally and mentally capable of making financial decisions, Lisa has been named as her financial proxy for when the time comes. Over the years, Lisa's sister, Emily, has relied heavily on their mother for financial support, borrowing money frequently and struggling with financial independence. Now, Emily's situation has become even more dire. She has limited income, and she recently asked their mother for a large sum of money to cover personal expenses. Lisa is torn. She doesn't want to be the bad guy, but she also sees how much money their mother has given to Emily over the years. Lisa's fear? If her mother continues giving Emily money, there won't be enough left for her long-term care needs. So, what should Lisa do? How can she balance respect for her mother's autonomy while protecting her finances? Let's walk through some key steps. Let's think about some strategies for setting financial boundaries. First, have an honest but supportive conversation. Lisa's first step was to sit down with her mother for a compassionate but clear conversation about financial priorities. Instead of focusing on Emily's requests, Lisa framed the discussion around her mother's financial security. Mom, I know you love Emily and want to help her, but I also want to make sure you have everything you need for your care in the coming years. Would you be open to reviewing your financial plan with me so we can ensure your long-term security? Second, encourage third-party guidance. Instead of Lisa taking on the sole role of financial gatekeeper, she encouraged her mother to meet with a financial planner or elder law attorney. Having an objective third party made it easier to set clear financial boundaries that felt less personal. So it's important to establish financial safeguards. Since Margaret was still in control of her finances, Lisa recommended some low intervention safeguards. So, setting up automatic bill pay to prevent forgetfulness, creating a small discretionary account for personal spending while keeping larger assets protected, gently limiting large withdrawals by requiring a co-signature for amounts over a certain threshold. Fourth, offered alternative support for the sibling. One of the hardest parts? Balancing financial boundaries with compassion. Instead of simply denying Emily's request, Lisa helped connect her to local financial aid resources, job assistance programs, and budgeting tools. 5. Reframe the family dynamic. Lisa also worked on shifting the family's mindset. Instead of the ongoing pattern of Margaret bailing Emily out, she helped her mother see the long-term impact of these decisions. Would continuing to give money actually help Emily achieve stability, or just continue to enable the cycle to continue? So what are some final takeaways about navigating financial caregiving? It's never easy, especially when financial dynamics come into play. But the key is early planning, transparent communication, and setting boundaries that both respect autonomy and protection. If you're stepping into a financial advocate, start with gentle, open conversations about long-term security. Use objective third parties like financial planners to help set boundaries. Create financial safeguards without completely stripping autonomy. Offer alternative forms of support to dependent siblings when possible. Remind yourself, your role isn't just to manage money, it's to ensure your parents' well-being. If you found today's episode helpful, please subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with others who may be struggling with financial caregiving. Have a question or a story to share? Send me a message at the Aging Parent Coach on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, or visit my website and learn more about coaching and resources. And until next time, set your boundaries, protect your peace, and take care of yourself while taking care of others. Till next time.